Chuck and Freddy at the movies.
Hello.
Hello. This is our last Road to Infinity War video. So it opened yesterday. We haven't seen it yet, but yeah, we will soon. This one is about Black Panther.
Mm-hmm.
You gave a non-spoiler review
Yes.
a while back. But
so we rewatched it.
yeah,
And...
we saw it twice in the theaters. I think it's time we watched it was still a couple weeks ago, but we watched just clips on YouTube, so to get a refresher. So we liked it.
Yeah, we like it.
Yeah, we've said that before.
Yes.
Now we can actually get into spoilers though. So
well, whoever, if you haven't seen it yet, well then you shame on you. You should have seen it by now.
Yeah.
Anyways.
We spoil everything on this.
Okay, so did you like it?
Yes.
I liked it too. Why?
Well, like I said last time, good story. Chadwick Boseman is a good Black Panther. Good side characters, really give a sense of what Wakanda is. You really felt like it was real. Like it was.
Yeah. Some parts of the story were a little bit off, I thought, but
Cliched.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And...
his best friend's going to betray him.
True.
The old wise mentor is going to die. He's going to be dethroned by Killmonger.
Oh yeah, as soon as he challenged, I was like, okay, well, of course he's gonna be beat, but he didn't.
Yeah.
He got thrown over. I didn't read the comics, so I didn't know who Killmonger was beforehand or any of that stuff. So this is all new to me.
Yeah. Also, at the end where M'Baku's like, I will not send my army to help you.
Well,
he's going to send his army to help him.
Even
at the last minute.
Yeah.
Obviously that happens.
It's a lot of the typical movie stuff where there's three things happening at the same time in the big battle. Which, I still liked it. Still was very entertaining.
Has a lot of Thor in it.
Thor?
Yeah, and that, you have the evil relative who comes in and takes over the throne. That was all three Thor movies.
Yeah, that's true.
And it also is Iron Man, too, in which the bad guy takes the hero's weapons and technology, tries to sell it to bad guys, which also is either, that's been in, two of the Iron Man movies, and it was in Age of Ultron, and it was in Spider-Man Homecoming.
Wow. Yeah.
And even
so it's a very Marvel movie?
Very Marvel. So fun, though.
Yeah.
It's not about the destination, it's about the ride, and I thought the ride was really fun.
Slightly political, and I'm glad that they kind of had both sides kind of represented, but I want to be very careful about what I say on camera, because
trigger warnings.
I don't want to.
I don't want to be.
I don't want to upset anyone,
right.
But I am glad that they talked about it and that they examined both sides and that I don't.
Well,
I don't want to say too much, but
I said in the last video, Killmonger, you sympathize with them. You do. You know where he's coming from. He has a point.
He does.
He has a reason to be angry, and just went about it the wrong way.
Yes. The king could have done more.
Right. Well, duty plays a large role in this movie.
That's the other thing about duty. They seem to be so bound to this duty, and then, for example, when they took the CIA agent to their land, that was not what they were supposed to do, but they didn't go according to duty. And then when this, well, for lack of a better term, foreigner, he is
Killmonger, yeah, it's American.
His dad technically was from there, but he wasn't born there. He wasn't raised there. He doesn't know their traditions, doesn't know the culture really, and just comes over there and says, "I want your throne." I'm like, So there's a time to not follow tradition, and they still do. And the whole time they're like, "There's a foreigner on our throne. There's an outsider on our throne." And I'm like, well, you kind of let him go
it's different. T'Challa like his whole arc of whether or not to actually follow tradition, because he brought Ross over, which was against tradition.
Yep.
Not supposed to bring an outsider. Then he found out his father broke his own tradition by killing Killmonger's dad, his
leaving
uncle.
A child there. Yeah.
Right, that's pretty
horrible.
Horrible. And so then he said, well, maybe I should follow tradition. So he allowed Killmonger a chance at the throne.
So I guess he didn't think he was going to get defeated.
I think he just thought, well, this is tradition. That's what we should follow because Dad was breaking tradition. I was breaking tradition. I'm going to follow it. Okay. And even at the end, he kind of still follows tradition because he said, I'm not dead and haven't yielded. So technically, that challenge is still in play. But I think ultimately he realized that sometimes you got to do it, sometimes you don't. Nakia was actually very willing to break tradition. Because her, Shuri, and
Queen Mother.
The Queen, I forgot her name, but you know, she was like getting them out of there to protect them. She was willing to like go and get the heart-shaped herb, give it to M'Baku, and willing to fight Killmonger.
Hilarious.
He is hilarious. But then it was Okoye, who was like, I don't like Killmonger, but this is how our country works, and I gotta follow that.
She's technically working for the throne,
right? And even once she actually fights Killmonger, is because he did not respect the culture. Because Black Panther came back and said, "Hey, the challenge is still on," and Killmonger's like, "No, I don't care. I'm gonna keep doing this." She's like, "Hey, nope."
But he gave her an out, basically.
Give her an out. I was like, "Oh, loophole."
There's a loophole.
Yeah.
So no, I really liked it. But there were some parts where I was just like, ugh.
Like, you guys don't have to follow it to a T.
But I think that's a struggle that's very real in many parts of the world these days.
Yeah.
You know, with how much things have changed and how, you know, globalization, things like that.
Yeah, whether you do what even if you follow what's been going on in tradition or what's been kind of passed down, is that a good thing? Is it a bad thing? When do you break that tradition? When do you keep it? Yeah.
How do you preserve it? You know, for the best interest of everyone.
Yeah.
So
it's a very deep movie for a Marvel movie, you know? Like,
it covers a lot of ground.
Yeah.
A lot of similarities, but like a lot of differences too.
I want to talk about Bucky too. I didn't get to talk about that.
Oh.
Because in the last one I was like,
credits.
I was surprised they made this reference in the credits, but I can't talk about it. They call him White Wolf, and White Wolf is a hero in the comics. From Wakanda. He was an American guy, a white dude who was actually raised in Wakanda. But here, I guess Bucky is the new White Wolf for the Marvel movie version. So, I like that. I like that scene. You can really tell that Bucky's at peace.
Yeah.
For the first time, like, in a century.
Since he fell off that train.
Well, even, like, before that, he was, like, in World War II as a POW and stuff. So maybe, probably the first time you saw him happy was, like, in the very beginning of the first Captain America movie. Yeah. When he was on that date. Yeah. Everything since then, it's like, my life has gotten worse.
And purple guy is going to come out of the sky and, like...
I did like that, you know, Shuri, it's a lot nicer and more respectful to him than to anybody else. Like, she's always, like, giving people crap and, like, what are those?
She's such a cheeky girl.
So cheeky.
She sees his shoes. She sees his shoes. And
yeah, what are those?
Why you got your toes in my lap?
Like, she feels him getting, like, falling down. He's like, delete that. But whenever she, like, meets Bucky, she was, like, very polite, called him Sergeant Barnes.
I like the spear through the car.
Oh, yeah.
That was cool. Where it's just, like, just drive and then, like...
Okoye? Yeah. But going back to Shuri...
Oh, sorry.
I don't know. Like, I think you disagree. I think she may have a little bit of a crush on Bucky.
Well, she definitely is acting a little different. But, you know, maybe there's some time in between, like, that whole fight and then her talking to Bucky. Maybe she's changed a little bit.
And she was a victim of her father's killer.
True.
And played a little bit of a role in actually bringing him to justice. So maybe that was what did it. So we're now caught up all the way, all 18 movies.
Yes.
So Phase 3 isn't over yet, but we had Civil War. Mm-hmm. We had Doctor Strange.
Yep.
And we had Ragnarok, Spider-Man Homecoming, Ragnarok, now Black Panther.
You're gonna ask me which one's my favorite?
Yepers.
I don't know.
Number 1.
I can't choose.
What's your least favorite? What's number 5?
Okay, what are they again?
Civil War.
Okay.
Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
Oh, yeah.
Spider-Man Homecoming, Ragnarok, Black Panther. So 6, sorry.
Oh, my.
I think number 6 would be Doctor Strange for me.
Yeah?
You know, I talked about how it's sort of like the spectacle of Doctor Strange is awesome, but, you know, I never quite felt that it got there.
I don't know
it's a story.
To choose. I should have thought of that before we made this video.
Oh, no, that's why you gotta do it now.
Gotta do it now on the spot. I don't know.
I think number 1, like I said, Civil War for me. I thought it was a perfect movie, pretty much.
I liked
almost.
it. Anyway.
And number 2, I think it would be Black Panther. They're very smart. And number 3, Spider-Man Homecoming.
Really?
You know, very fun. But I think I could have done a little bit more. I think next would be Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Actually, I don't know. I may switch Volume 2 and Spider-Man around a little bit.
But you love Guardians of the Galaxy.
I know. So I think Guardians of the Galaxy number 4. And Spider-Man Homecoming is next. And then Thor Ragnarok.
That's your least favorite?
No. Black Panther, or Doctor Strange's least favorite. Thor Ragnarok is next.
Okay.
I mean, I like them all to a certain extent, but, you know, like the humor was a little too silly for Thor Ragnarok, so that's how I
don't know how to critique it, seriously.
Oh.
But
Oh, well.
I think the least favorite was the Spider-Man one.
Spider-Man Homecoming?
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
But I still like them all.
I thought it was a little kiddie, yeah.
It was a little kiddish.
Yeah.
I kind of want to see an adult Spider-Man sometime. Anyway, so next time you see us, we'll be coming back from the theater.
Yes, see Infinity War.
He's been on pins and needles wanting to see it.
I know. Our schedule was
not allowed
thus that could not see it yet.
Right.
So I am avoiding spoilers like the plague.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Bye, guys. It was fun.